everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, please like, share and subscribe. In today's video, we're going to react to a video about SA slowly turning into Zimbabwe. Without further ado, let's get to the video. Just by the start of the video, I can see where the video is headed, the direction of the video. But yeah, I can see the conditions, the way the city is deteriorating, the buildings, hijacked buildings, illegal immigrants. It's a lot of stuff that's happening at the moment, and it's a lot of people that have come together to try and fix this problem that we are facing in South Africa of illegal immigrants and also hijacked buildings and the crime and everything. So I think if we come together, we can fix the issue, because we can't rely on the government to fix this country for us. So let's get back to the video.
Hi guys, so we just came out of a meeting with Hopewell and, well, hopeful? Yes and no. I think the sad and dark and depressing part of our conversation was when he spoke about the condition of Zimbabwe and how Zim didn't get the way it is today overnight. It was a slow and steady decline. It wasn't a big bang approach or like an asteroid hit the country and all of a sudden things fell apart. He said they slowly started to see decay in infrastructure. I mean, he mentioned the place that he lives in Harare and how, quite affluent it is, but they don't have running water. And that is because the water was not being treated, because the money was going to the pockets of corruption.
Yeah, I do see what she's saying. If we are not careful, or if we don't get to the bottom of this, we might be heading in that direction, because bit by bit, things are getting worse. A clear example is Johannesburg city. The city now, I don't know where to start. The debt, the buildings, everything's just falling apart. So I don't know who's the mayor of Johannesburg, who's supposed to be cleaning the city, who's supposed to be making sure that the city is safe, and the hijacked buildings are closed. It's no longer safe generally to go to CBD. I myself, instead of going to the CBD or Johannesburg City, I'll take another route and dodge going to Johannesburg, because I don't feel safe there. Every time you have to be alert, vigilant, check your surroundings. So yeah, I can see where her point. Bit by bit, I can see it's really getting worse, unless we stand up and fight against this and try to change things before things get out of hand and before it's too late. Let's continue watching.
Corrupt politicians. He looked me in the eye and he said, South Africa is where Zimbabwe was in around 2007. And the writing is on the wall. The signs are there. If we keep going in this direction, pretty soon we'll find ourselves telling a similar story. What do I mean? President Cyril.
Yeah, again, made a valid point. So I think the first thing to do to remedy this situation, to fix this, is to close our borders, because mostly the people that destroy the infrastructure, come and commit crime, drugs, everything that's happening right now, that's not developing the country or benefiting the country, but destroying the country and the youth and the future of South Africa. It's illegal immigrants. People from outside will come here illegally. They do things, they sell drugs, they do hijackings, spiking of cars. I can name them. There are way too many. I can't name them all. Hijack buildings. Just a few days ago, they found, I think, 100 and something, 120 or 30 or something illegal immigrants in a suburb in Gauteng, where they live there, all of them, 100 in one house, and separated by curtains. And they also stole electricity. So you can just imagine the damage they are causing to the infrastructure or to the country. They are destroying the city. They left their country to come and destroy here. So if we don't manage it very soon and deal with the immigration issue, I'm afraid we'll end up like Zimbabwe. So the sad part is we can't depend on our government or our politicians. Instead of defending us South Africans, they stand with illegal foreigners. Whereas they should be putting South Africans first, since this country is South Africa.
Ramaphosa said in his capacity as ANC president while speaking at the January 8th statement that he knows for a fact that municipalities are struggling to provide clean drinking water to many households and that sewage is seeping through the gardens of some communities. He mentioned that he knows that refuse is not being removed, electricity is not being supplied. They're well aware. Those are the signs. Red flag. Potholes are
What I can relate to is the potholes. The potholes of, I don't know, maybe because I live in the township, that's where mostly the roads are very bad. They are not that bad. There are potholes there and there, but patching the potholes instead of fixing the whole road, it won't help. It's like putting plaster over a wound, or doing a quick fix. Let's say, let's just fix it today, just for now. We'll see the other time. If you add a patch on the pothole, a month is enough. There will be another pothole. There will be a pothole where you patch the tar road. So it's a lot of stuff that's happening, and we are on our own as South Africans. We need to take charge or take a stand. And so far, I've seen positive things. South Africans or South African people have started denying illegal foreigners access to healthcare, public hospitals, public clinics. So those are facilities strictly for South Africans. We pay tax for those. We are not paying tax for illegal foreigners. If a foreigner needs a medical care, they must go to a private institution and pay. That's what the Constitution says, and that's how it is everywhere in the world. So yeah, as soon as we fix this issue of immigration, get rid of the Pakistanis or any illegal immigrant or foreign that's here illegal, not contributing to our country but destroying our country, they need to go. Us, we need to take a stand as South Africans, because the government is not going to do anything for us.
Infrastructure, like the property just behind me there, dilapidated. A crime hotspot, place for vandals, drug and alcohol abuse, and absolutely a health concern. So that was the...
She touched on another thing, health concern. I think South Africa has I think lately they've said there's I don't know if it's 50 billion or what, or million fake alcohol in South Africa. That all leads to immigration, illegal people or illegal immigrants, legal foreigners coming to our country. They are the ones who are doing all of this. We didn't have this kind of issues, illegal, fake alcohol, stuff like that. Everything that's fake is being transported from another country to our country. So, sorry, our defense force or the people at the border are failing us. They're slowly but surely destroying the country by taking those bribes, helping them to pass and sell those toxic or poisonous stuff for alcohol. So we need to be a team and come together and fix this. And as for the water issue, I haven't faced any problems regarding water. From my side, everything regarding water has been okay. I can only complain about electricity. Maybe there's a faulty but then again they do attend to it and fix it. So, but there are other people who are unfortunate. They get to spend days without water in electricity. I haven't had, it hasn't happened to me. Another huge factor is the hijacked buildings, because Joburg is uncontrollable and it's unsafe. You can't be free when you're there. Unlike Pretoria, Pretoria is very clean, very taken care of. I don't know. Then the mayor, I forgot the mayor who's taking off Pretoria, she's doing great work, great job. Everything is in perfect order, perfect order. So I just hope the mayor of Joburg can take notes and do the same thing that is it Nosipe or I forgot her name, but yeah, she's doing great work. So hopefully she can take notes and learn from her. Start clean Joburg. People, South Africans can be free to walk freely without any fear or panic when they go to Joburg, because most people fear going there. But it's not just Joburg, the whole country needs to be cleaned. Foreigners need to be taken and deported out of South Africa.
Dark and depressing part of our conversation, but you know what inspired me about what he had to say? That indeed the power is in our hands to make a difference. We can and must change status quo. You and I can stop and say no. We the people can make a difference. And I think
as I was saying, we can make a difference. We can make a change. We can put a stop to this if we come together, work as a unit, and challenge our government and these politicians who are just taking money. They don't know what's it like for the poor people, because they are somewhere there in the big mansions and high walls. They don't get to experience what the poor people or regular people experience every day, living with illegal foreigners who keep on selling poisonous food and killing our children. So we need to take a stand or report each and every illegal foreigner, so that we can just take charge of the situation.
encourages and inspires me the most about In Build One South Africa is that I'm surrounded by people who are already seeking to make an impact one way or another and are already on the ground doing so. How much more when we are in official positions and we can have that kind of authority of the state and use it wisely. So I had that food for thought. I hope it gives you food for thought as well. We don't have to continue in this current trajectory.
I hope this video was educational for us and just an eye-opener of where our country is going. If we're not aware, this country will go down. So we need to act now and fight, because we have a huge influx of illegal foreigners. I'm even sure as we speak now, there are others who are crossing, coming to South Africa, hoping for a better life. And in most companies, I think most companies and most restaurants, they have hired illegal foreigners because of cheap labor. They don't want to hire South Africans because they don't want to pay them a certain amount. And they continue hiring them, and we have a huge unemployment rate. So the sooner we fix this immigration problem, the sooner we can get our country back and everything aligned, and people will be okay. They will take charge and take control and manage the country.
When we can make a difference. Vote wisely.
We've come to the end of our video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like content like this, please like, share, and subscribe. Sharp, sharp.